Hey everybody, have you ever wondered what was inside of a refrigerator water filter? Well, this is my refrigerator water filter. Believe it or not, it's probably like 4 years old. It says it's supposed to be replaced every 3 to 6 months, but this is in my refrigerator, which has multiple problems. And if you see some of my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. It continually freezes up and everything else. And the filter itself is like $45. And I've always been like, I don't want to spend $45 on a new filter if I'm just going to take the refrigerator and then throw it out. I don't really drink the water anyway. I do use the ice maker. I use the ice and I throw it in a cooler when I go out on my boat. Sometimes I take the ice and I put it in my dog's bowl. And sometimes I use the water for the dog's bowl. But other than that, I'll never drink it. I generally just drink bottled water. But I thought it was time to change the filter, but after I pulled it out, I realized, wow, this thing really is 4 years old. I wonder what's inside this thing. So here's me. I broke out the hacksaw. The body of this thing is actually made out of PVC, just like, regular white PVC pipe, and it's pretty thick. So it kind of took me a while to get through. It was probably, if I had to guess, maybe 12 minutes worth of cutting to get through this thing. One of the biggest problems, I couldn't hang on to it. There's not a whole lot of space for me to grip it, and I was afraid it was going to jump and cut my thumb. So I sped this part of the video up because watching me cut into this filter is going to be pretty boring. But one thing about these filters I wanted to mention is that the material that is inside here is called activated charcoal, and it's actually a form of carbon. And the deal with activated charcoal is that the material is able to adsorb contaminants and impurities, and it's a chemical process called adsorption, not absorption, but it's adsorption. It's ADSORPTION. So adsorption allows for the adhesion of certain atoms, ions, and molecules to stick to the activated charcoal. So it's different than absorption. It doesn't absorb, it adsorbs. One of the other amazing properties of activated charcoal is that just a small amount of it has extremely large surface area. For example, they say that 1 pound of activated carbon or activated charcoal has a surface area of approximately 100 acres. Or 1 gram of it has the surface area of about 14,000 square feet. Just think about that for a second. That's absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the reasons why it makes it such a great filter. Not only it adsorbs so great, but it also, just a small amount of it is like, it covers such a large amount of surface area. So when the water passes through it, it really does a great job, and it can last quite a long time. In this case, 4 years, but they say 3 to 6 months. And anyway, so here you see me. I've got the thing open at this point in time. It took me a while, and you could see that it's just a big chunk of this activated charcoal. It actually was kind of weird. It actually made my hands kind of itch afterward, and it was kind of slimy. I thoroughly washed my hands afterward. It may have been coated with like bacteria or fungus or something. I don't even know, but I was happy to finally change it. My refrigerator is another story. The problem with it freezing up, I think I've finally found at least a temporary solution. Eventually I'm going to put out a video showing what I found, and most everybody's going to be pretty amazed. And real cheap, inexpensive. You don't even have to take the whole thing apart to fix it. And I will, again, be posting that new video up shortly. Please subscribe so you get the video, and thanks for watching.